Welcome to today's episode. We're diving into the role of technology in government and education, two sectors where reliable, high-performance solutions are more important than ever. But don't worry, this won't be a drone fest. We've got insider tips, real-world use cases, even some expert opinions on why LG's technology is making waves in these mission-critical environments. Joining us today is me, Nick Smith, and Victoria Sanville. Vicky is deep experience in government, having worked as Deputy Chief of Staff for several U.S. congressmen before joining LG. She knows how critical technology decisions impact public sector operations, and I'm going to share how LG is leading the charge with cutting-edge solutions for these sectors. Vicky, welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me. In the public sector, in both government and education, the demand for reliable, scalable technology is higher than ever. What we're finding is very critical for collaboration, for operational efficiency, for security, and the right technology has to be in place. If it's not, that will make or break their mission critical activities.
Absolutely. And so, that is why LG is stepping up in this world to offer not just high quality displays, but total solutions, complete solutions. And we know that these sectors face budget constraints, evolving tech needs, and compliance requirements, especially in government, which you would know really, really well. And so for that, they've designed solutions that can grow and adapt with them.
Yeah, that's a big reason why I joined LG. As environments and spaces and the use cases get ever more complicated, the technology is critical to make sure that we're deploying the right parts and pieces from a hardware, a software, and integration perspective. And again, for that mission critical environment, whether it's a training space, a surveillance space, or even a classroom, right, educating tomorrow's future.
So let's talk a little bit about why LG is that complete solution provider, right? And what makes them that. LG is focused on making things easier for the customers. And it's not just about putting a screen on a wall, it's about integration, making everything work more seamlessly. And that shows in the partner ecosystem, in WebOS signage. The solutions aren't just limited to hardware, it's really about deep integration for content management, AV control, and device management.
Yeah, so I'll give you an example. In education space, in addition to the hardware, we have deployed Connected Care, which is a DMS platform to allow school systems to manage the technology a lot more seamlessly. And not only are they managing it from a usage perspective, they're also connecting all the different softwares that they use, from a learning management system, from a digital signage or communication system, to security platforms that go into that school ecosystem across the board. And we're excited because we offer it for free through our hardware technology to K-12 systems. So again, it gives more control to the teacher on how they use our technology in the classroom and not worry about like the IT, becoming an IT director themselves. And it also gives the IT team a lot more control on how to manage that system to extend the life of it and have less downtime of that technology in any type of learning space.
So Vicky, how are these solutions actually being used? Let's talk about some real world examples. Let's start with emergency response centers.
So in emergency response centers, the opportunity of hardware management runs the gamut, right? So what LG does is it offers a full portfolio of technology for any use case and any budget within those EOCs. So for example, we have very thin bezeled LCD video walls that are much more budget friendly in environment. And we can put those into EOCs, but if we also make sure that we have a full lineup of LED technology. Think about it from a pixel pitch, a brightness, and a shape and size. So you can have your basic LCD video wall. We make them at all different sizes and bezels. So you can put 2x2s and 4x4s and 3x3s together in any type of pattern. But then we also have a full lineup of LED technology. We've got all-in-one technology to ultimate business displays to custom solutions. And in an EOC space, thinking about what that pixel pitch is, making sure, in an EOC, you're seeing 0.7 and 0.9 and 1.2 pixel pitch requested the most. But then you also have to understand what is the type of viewing that is occurring on that. It's an Excel spreadsheet is very different than a surveillance
Right.
technology or a camera technology. And then in some EOC's environments, they have particular needs, like remote power management, because they have to be on 24/7, very little downtime. So LG then makes custom solutions like the LSAQ LED line, which offers that option. So we're always consistently thinking about the customer, listening to the customer, and then adding on different and unique solutions in that display space for EOCs.
So let's shift over to the other side of that customer's sort of building, and let's talk about the government conference rooms and auditoriums.
Yeah, government conference rooms and auditoriums, it's as the cost of LED has come down, LED has been much more popular in training rooms and conference environments, simply because with a video wall, with a traditional LCD video wall, you've got to install all the individual LCD screens and calibrate those screens. So there's a lot of upfront install challenges. With LED, you just plug and play. It's self-calibrated, it's front serviceable. You can install it within 2 hours depending on the SKU that you're using. And in like the government space, for example, they're swapping out video walls and putting in our all-in-one 136 technology. So what we've done with the government, because they've been buying so much of it, is we made sure that we deployed a TAA lineup for that. But again, you can expand that into all sorts of sizes on that. And what's really happened is it's enhanced the collaboration experience and the training experience at an agency level.
All right, so let's step out over to education now. And you know, LED is not something you're probably going to see in a lot of K through 12 environments, but LG has a solution for that. Let's talk about the CreateBoard.
Sure. So in education, of course, we'll find a little bit of LED, but it's all about interactive displays and TV technology that's replacing projectors. The biggest thing here is that the teaching community is challenged with delivering unique learning solutions for all different types of how students take in lessons and then process those lessons. So we developed the LG CreateBoard. It's our interactive display. Interactive technology has been around for many years, but what we've learned, and we've taken a lot of our voice of customer experience from K through 12 school districts all over the country, and we've deployed a solution that is easy to install, seamlessly works with any operating system. So Android native, we've got Chrome OPS mini PCs, we've got Windows PCs for those higher education institutions, and it's really a plug and play for the teacher. What's exciting about what we're doing with the CreateBoard is we're really focused on the Chrome environment, the Google environment. 80% of school districts really live in that Google environment. So making it easier for teachers to access all of their learning management tools on the board and untether them from the board by being able to walk around, maybe share from a tablet or a laptop onto the board is what we're working on in the future.
Really, LG's tech is about designing solutions to solve real-world problems here rather than, you know, yesterday's issues.
Yeah, it's real-world problems currently, but also we're consistently going back. We do quarterly reviews with voice of customer from a vertical specific perspective, not just a rectangles and squares perspective, to make sure that we're ever evolving to make it easier for technology to be used in any type of space.
So we know that managing a budget is a big concern, especially for government agencies and schools. That's why LG offers public sector pricing programs. We want the solutions to be accessible as possible without compromising on quality.
Yeah, so we have we want to make sure that access to technology from a price perspective is there. So we've worked very hard with our partners to make sure that that is deployed to any type of reseller that sells into a school district. What's more important as well is with that price, we have extended free warranties on a lot of our technology. And then the other component is we have technologies that remove all the parts and pieces needed in a traditional like learning environment. So instead of putting a Chrome bit on the back of your screen, we have WebOS, system on chip technology, in many of our screens that schools can deploy so they don't have to put a media player on the back end. So we're thinking outside the box with all of that stuff. But again, delivering high quality technology that's easy to use by the end user that meets any type of budget.
Yeah, so you're not just dropping off hardware and leaving, you're giving them solutions that's going to be there for years to come. Vicky, talk to me about the LG Pro Channel Partner Program.
So this program is specifically designed for Exertis Almo and its partner community to access really good pricing across the board for any of our lines. Really interesting and incentivized spiffs for certain projects and deal registration. On top of the LG Pro Channel Partner Program, we also have a next level public sector program that goes even deeper and wider into the benefits. So really crazy strategic pricing. We've got extended warranties. We've got subject matter expertise supporting you. So between the LG Pro Channel Partner Program and our public sector programs, we are here to support the reseller and Exertis Almo in all of their needs.
All right, if you want to learn more or see how these solutions can work for you, reach out to us, Exertis Almo, or visit LG's partner resource site. We're always happy to chat.